Vonage has replaced traditional landline phone service for around 2.6 million people. And for a company that large, it's important to have an effective online marketing presence and effective back-end tools for your customer support. I'm here at their Homedale campus to talk to web designer Robert Yawn about what it takes to make that happen. Sitting here in the lounge at Vonage with Robert Yawn. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Hi there, I'm a web developer, actually technically a web designer. It's kind of amusing because being a web designer, you'd think, you're out there designing things, putting together the JavaScript and this and that. I mean, most of what I do actually is development, as in back-end development, working on the connections and the interfacing between the application that's running on the client side and the back end.
I think designer, and I think you're mostly working with graphics all day. I think you're mostly putting together layouts, mocking things up.
There's a little bit of that. It's not Vonage.com per se, which is one of the projects I work on. I usually wouldn't be the person coming up with those graphics,
okay.
But with other projects, yes, I do get to have some fun with that.
Do you think that's a misconception that people have when they get into web design? Do you think they don't understand enough about the development end of it when they get started?
I think it can be, however, it's probably becoming a lot less of a misconception with all these dynamic applications out there. People are expecting, that type of interaction now. They're not looking for a flat thing.
So if somebody's looking to get into web design now, it's kind of a multidisciplinary thing.
Yes, you really have to be a jack of all trades.
Can you tell us some of what the skills would be that you'd need?
Well, first of all, standards-based development. So you have to be willing to really dig into doing things right, because if you don't do them right, then you're going to have compatibility issues and et cetera, et cetera.
What got you started in web development to begin with, or web design to begin with?
It's really a natural progression. A lot of my background is with computer science, which honestly is extremely helpful for web development because really gives you a nice idea of what's going on in the back end, because obviously that's just really, really top level stuff.
What's the best part of your job?
The best part of my job would have to be the satisfaction you receive, when your client, whether it be, agents that use your tool every day, or, you see website statistics improve or whatever, when you get that, when you see that smile on their face and that you're really helping them, get through their day better, that's really what makes it worth it.
For an internet-based company like Vonage, the web is used for everything from marketing to delivering important information and back-end data to their clients. And that means web design isn't just one skill, it's a set of skills in many different disciplines like graphic design, HTML and DHTML, CSS, JavaScript, server-side scripting, and even knowledge of SEO techniques and back-end data platforms. It's a lot to keep track of, but don't worry, Dice.com is here for you with industry-wide advice all throughout the site, and of course advice from your peers on the Dice user community forums. And don't worry, your diligence will definitely pay off. Dice has over 8,000 available career listings in web design on the site right now. So go check them out on Dice.com. You might just find your best job ever.